Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the event.
We are gonna watch, we're gonna cast a show match between Sholdar and Iksf, a Protoss and a Zerg. So, stay tuned. Sholdar saying he's ready soon. In the
And
meantime,
this should
I
be
will go
entertaining.
and grab some water, so I will be back in 30 seconds.
My co-caster has fundamentally abandoned me to sit here alone in front of a billion people, heart rate elevating, and I am going to die soon. So, for your entertainment, you best sit there and shut the hell up. Oh god.
Alright. We are ready. Does it sound good, ladies and gentlemen? Just leave it in the comments and we'll look at it. Anyways, get ready for Thunder. We are starting up right the hell now. It's gonna be Sholdar versus Iksf, PvZ. Sholdar is known to be quite good with his all-ins in PvZ. And I you left, like the amount of guys they are. And we'll get into the game.
This is Cloud Kingdom. It's a very balanced map, and it's great to watch PvZ on. Woohoo!
It is indeed, and because you got all these little ramps and attacking zones through your third. You got like three paths to your opponents and your own third, so you have to defend or attack really heavily in order to stay ahead in the game. Especially when it gets to that later stage where people grab a third. Of course, the Zerg usually grabs a third before the 5th minute mark, unless the Protoss doing something really cheeky. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we see here.
It will be interesting. What do you see happening in this game? What are your predictions?
Well, actually, I have not seen X play in a very long while. I have seen Sholdar play on the stream, because he streams quite a lot sometimes. Lately, he hasn't been streaming too much either, so I'm not sure about both of those styles. I know Sholdar likes a really all-in-ish style of play. So, the deal here is that X might pull something off. He pulls something off. He told me he wins a lot without Brood Lords. And because Brood Lords are so infamous, this is so special here. Anyways, we'll get into the game right now. Into the bottom left, we got Sholdar still having to tag VMG, but he's not in VMG anymore. It's Sholdar.
And at the top right, wearing the blue hat, it is Iksf.
Oh, that's a funny name. I wonder what it stands for.
I've got no bloody idea, man. Alrighty.
Right, they're using the make the usual, of course. And, well, I'm just following this probe around here. It's probably gonna go, yeah, it's gonna go for a, Okay, they want the link to the stream.
Alrighty. You'll have to give it to everybody.
And that's, the link to everyone. Don't.
Alrighty, now that the Infestor nerf has taken effect.
Yes, it has a decreased range of 2. The projectile is only in the beta right now, but it will get into, it might get into live if it passes through the beta, but that will happen only in Heart of the Swarm. For now, though, decreased to range makes it way much harder for Zerg, because Zerg needs to actually control their infestors more. Well, they need to control it better than before because they
the range is decreased.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Fundamentally, they have to make sure that their units aren't trapped and killed.
Exactly.
Easier.
As we see in the production tab here, Iksf is just doing the usual. He's taking a 15 pool. It's probably going to go for a 16 hatch or a 15 hatch. Doesn't really matter. Standard play by both players. Going for a forge first, Sholdar. Playing it safe, getting a pylon up really early. That's really aggressive, actually. So what do you think Sholdar will be doing right now?
I'm assuming he's going to be taking a natural very quickly. And then we'll have to see if we get an additional gateway and a robo down. We might be seeing an immortal all-in.
We might be indeed. Although Cloud Kingdom is It is a good map to all on. It's also a good map to stop it. It's really balanced in that regard. So, as we see even in the APM tab, Iksf is just spamming his heart out. He has 150 APM to Sholdar's 30. Okay, now it's evening out a bit. That's interesting. Let's just switch back to the game and let's focus. I'm sorry, this is my first time casting, so.
It is mine too, and everyone should forgive us. Ooh,
What?
a cancel on the Nexus. What happened there?
What? That was extraordinary. I think that was a mistake. No, that was definitely a mistake. The Overlord saw it, and he's still seeing it, so it's definitely a mistake.
No, I think he misplaced it. There was a slight misplace there.
Yeah, okay, that might have been the reason too. Okay, so Iksf's only getting his natural orb right now, so he's also a bit slow. So I guess it's fair. I guess it's quite even right now. As we see in the income tab.
The same.
Yes, exactly. And as we see in the income tab, the Protoss has a slight advantage, which really shouldn't matter that much in the early game. It's only 100. Yes, it gives the Protoss a slight advantage, but I think it's normal actually. As a Zerg player, yeah, go on. Sorry.
At the moment, our Zergy friend has less harvesters. He's only on 18, whereas Sholdar is sitting at 24.
That's actually really curious. He has one larva. Well, okay, he's not. Okay, he's droning up right now, isn't he? Yeah, he's droning up. Definitely. Yeah. Making 4 drones, 2 hatches, and going for that old Funner style. Maybe he's going for the 12-minute max. I'm not sure. He can do that, but he needs to be cautious because with the Immortal only, you cannot drone all the way up to 70. You need to cut drones at like 55. I'm pretty sure. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, we've got the double gas at the 5-minute mark from Sholdar, so.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that sounds fair. That's fair.
Cybernetic score's coming down. So what we can expect next is either 1 or 2 more gateways.
Yeah, that might actually be the case. He's chronoing +1 and getting +1, of course, as well. And just making probes. I think they're both just macroing up right now. They're both not really showing any of their builds yet, because it's too early for that, I think. Iksf is just droning like mad. Here, let's look at the income tab. If you see the harvesters, it's 31 to 31, so it's really even, and the Zerg is even ahead right now, but that's because the Protoss is mining gas. So, the equals are 2.
X got a nice scout off on the 3rd there. You now know Sholdar doesn't have one yet.
That's actually true. He's trying to be, getting a bit of mech control with the 3 links, but the Zealot just, he's an angry Zealot man. He just, doesn't like the links.
You know, he's denied that.
Very well indeed, yes. Okay, so the 3rd hatch is actually up, and Iksf is now ahead in supply by 10, which is normal because Zerg is supposed to max out earlier because their units are generally weaker, especially in the early game / mid game. The Infestor is an exception, of course, but hey. Okay, there's some Zealot aggression going on here. He might actually force some extra links. Let's see. Yes, 2 extra links being made, and
even though it doesn't look like a lot of damage, it's cutting into mining time, which is very important as a Zerg player.
As any race, but yeah, especially as a Zerg in the early game, you want those lings or roaches. You want them against any kind of aggression, or to aggress yourself. He's making a plan. What is this going? This is...
And there go the additional gateways. We've got a 4 gate.
Exactly, but it's blink. I think it might be a blink all-in.
No, I think this is a 7 gate all-in.
Yeah, with blink. He's researching on blink right now. So that means that he might actually, if Iksf doesn't really scout this properly, which he probably should have, he still has the Overlord at Shoulders main. I don't know why he didn't kill it yet. But he should be prepared, and he should cut drones. But let's see what he does. Alright.
Well, he's seen the additional gateways, so he knows there's 7 gates.
Yes, exactly. And he's getting a 3rd spy now. He knows there's aggression coming. He knows his pylons are up there. He knows the units are flowing through. He's getting an additional 2 stalkers and 2 zealots now, just to put up the pressure. And then obviously, just switching down to just stalkers later on the game.
And he's up to... He's making 12 Zerglings and 5 roaches.
He's making like a lot of links. That's actually good because just speed links just hit. Like this means that Well, actually, Shola's being really, really cheeky with his pylon over here. It's really, really cheeky. We'll see that these lings right here will just wait and then go once the spines are in range. And I think, yes, he might engage right now. I think, actually, this might really,
That
really work out for Iksf.
that was a very strong engagement. He surrounded the stalkers nicely.
Exactly. And, yeah, they were only forced to blink defensively, and that's never what you want to do as a protest. You always want to just be aggressive with that. Of course, you can't always be. And, well, we don't really see much being improved. We see +2 almost hitting for Sholdar, but we don't see any pros being made. We don't see a third. This is definitely an all-in. And,
Oh my god, and the pylons are going down.
and the pylons got, yeah, they are so dead. I think Iksf got the first game. He might GG out right now.
If he doesn't, in that case, he's got a beautiful economic advantage. It's 112 supply to 16.
Yeah, I'd say you should just rush up the Rootless right now. There's no answer to that.
I mean, he's getting 25 roaches, an additional 10 zerglings. He's gonna steamroll.
Yeah, and as well as, like, he's getting an infestation pit. So the infestation pit is really going to help, of course, because for infestors. But you, of course, first need the fungal upgrade. And that's going to take a while. It's going to give the Protoss a bit of time. He is making force fields right now. Well, he's making sentries, I mean, sorry. And he's just trying to hold on, but I don't think it's... I am not sure if he's going to hold on, because yes, he's producing +3. He just cancelled his Immortal. And the Zerg player got Roach Burrow move and Roach Burrow. I mean Burrow in general. So yes.
I think the biggest problem is Iksf hasn't upgraded his weapon. Okay, and speaking of which, he's just started upgrading.
Oh yeah, actually that's a really smart point by you, Vincent. He cut the upgrading and instead
to get more units.
And that's what made him hold on so strongly. Maybe even a bit too strong. He could have actually cut that.
But if he does push up now, he's going to have a lot of problems with force fields. There's a lot of sentries there with a lot of energy. I mean, a force field is 50 energy, and these entries each have about 125.
Yeah, force fields are definitely strong in this position, especially when he's fighting up a choke and a ramp. Ramp first, of course. And, well, he wouldn't not dare to take a third right now. I'm sure he would not dare. The injects are a bit lacking for Iksf, but that's fine. He's getting another queen out, so that should be good. I think he's gonna try to sacrifice some units. Yes, engagement. Vincent, take it over for me.
Okay, the supply is sitting at 180 to 92. That's a huge supply advantage.
He took down a forge. He's getting the panel, empowering the... Actually, no, it didn't empower anything.
And he's baiting out force fields, which is very clever. So his units don't get trapped.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and the beautiful burrowing.
I think
this is
definitely
this is
GG. No way out. No way out.
Good game. Oh my god.
I want to say GG, but it'd be so BM. Yes, GG. Alright, and with that, we're all gonna go into game number 2 shortly. We'll be right back, guys.
Good game.